I'm back for another filming session with you. It is Tuesday evening, St. Patrick's Day, and I'm filming this in the evening, and I will have it posted for you to see on Wednesday morning of day 3 of distance learning. So I'm hoping to stay in touch with you guys this way. I have a few things to talk to you about, and I have a story to read to you. So the first thing I wanted to talk to you about is my number one helper with me here today. I've got my one kitty cat named Cookie here with me today, and whenever I have my fireplace on at home, her favorite snuggle spot is to cuddle up in front of the fireplace. So we've got her here with us today. I have posted our Word of the Day videos. I hope you've been able to see those and watch those with your family. So Monday's word was brainstorm. Tuesday's word today was paleontologist. So in the comment section below, I want you to tell me, would you like to be a paleontologist? Why or why not? So I want you to restate the question in your sentence. I would like to be a paleontologist because, or I would not like to be a paleontologist because. So be sure to put that in the comments section below. I have some shout outs. For AR, these friends have completed an AR quiz sometime during the distance learning at home. Jocelyn, Drayvon, Noah, Abby, Ellie, Peyton, Willow, and Mia. Way to go, guys. Keep up the great work. On Success Maker, these friends have completed a Success Maker session at home. Jocelyn, Abby, Mason King, Ellie, Jameson, Hunter, and Mia. Way to go, guys. Keep it up. I'm so glad to see that you are working hard on that at home. And another shout out to our friend Jasper. He did some of the math puzzles on Seesaw, and I love how he used the recording feature. He recorded his voice to tell me his thinking for solving those problems. So since I am not there to be there with you, I enjoyed listening to his voice. So what I have now is a book that I'm going to share with you. You may have read it before, and if you have, wonderful, you will know all about it. We're going to be reading If You Give a Mouse a Cookie, and we're going to be learning about cause and effect. So I'm going to grab my notes here so I don't forget to tell you anything. The cause is the reason of why something happens, and the effect is what happens because of something else. So an example might be of a cause: I am hungry. So what happens when I am hungry? Well, I eat. I eat is my effect, okay? Another example, my cause might be I am tired. So what would I do if I'm tired? Well, I would take a nap or I would go to sleep. So that would be my effect. So we are going to practice finding some cause and effects in our story. I'm going to do some for you at the beginning, and then we're going to do some practice together. And then at the end, I'm going to have you practice some on Seesaw all by yourself. So let's get started. If You Give a Mouse a Cookie by Laura Joffe Numeroff. And I bet some of you have noticed that she has the same first name as me, the author. Are you going to help me, Cookie? If you give a mouse a cookie, oh, he's got his box of cookies. He's going to ask for a glass of milk. Oh, here he comes running. When you give him the milk, I wonder what's going to happen when he has that milk. He'll probably ask you for a straw. I don't think he can find the straw. I guess he's going to have to go hunting in the pantry. So we're going to stop here for just a minute and take a quick pause. I'm going to set our book to the side. So for the beginning of our book, for our cause, You gave the mouse a cookie. That is our cause. So, if you gave the mouse a cookie, so what happens? Well, I remember the mouse wanted some milk to drink. So that would be my effect. So if I read it all together, you gave the mouse a cookie, so he asked for some milk. Let's try another one. You gave him some milk, so what happened when you gave him some milk? Well, I remember that he wanted the straw to drink out of with that. We're going to stop here. We're going to continue reading the book and we'll practice a few more in just a minute. So remember that the mouse wanted that straw. I guess they found one. Here it is in the glass. When he's finished, he'll ask for a napkin. Looks like his belly's full. Then he'll want to look in a mirror to make sure he doesn't have a milk mustache. When he looks into the mirror, he might notice his hair needs a trim. So he'll probably ask for a pair of nail scissors. Here we have the word trim. That might be a new word for some of you. Trim means to make something down, to cut something down to a smaller size. So the mouse thinks his hair needs a trim. He wants to cut off some of his hair to make it shorter. Have you ever had to get your hair trimmed before? I think I see that hair shooting up out of his head. When he's finished giving himself a trim, he'll want a broom to sweep up. He'll start sweeping. He might get carried away and sweep every room in the house. Oh my goodness. That reminds me of when we read The Cat in the Hat last week and they were cleaning up all over after they made their big mess. He may end up washing the floors as well. When he's done, he'll probably want to take a nap. Okay, we're going to pause here for a minute. I'm going to set our book down. So now I'm going to need your all's help. I have our next cause here. He noticed his hair needed a trim. So what happened when his hair needed a trim? What did he do? Remember? That's right. He asked for scissors so he could trim his hair. Now we have another cause. He made a mess cutting his hair. Do you remember what happened when he made a mess cutting his hair? Do you remember? You're right. He asked for a broom to sweep. That's when he cleaned up that mess. Then the mouse, he was really, really tired. Do you remember what the mouse did once he got so sleepy and tired? Remember? Yes, he wanted to take a nap. I'm glad you remembered that from our story. Now we're going to continue finish reading the book, and then you are going to find the rest of the effects all by yourself. You'll have to fix up a little box for him with a blanket and a pillow. He'll crawl in, make himself comfortable, and fluff the pillow a few times. He'll probably ask you to read him a story. Oh, that looks so cozy, doesn't it? So you'll read to him from one of your books, and he'll ask to see the pictures. I like to see the pictures too when I look at stories. When he looks at the pictures, he'll get so excited he'll want to draw one of his own. He'll ask for paper and crayons. He'll draw a picture. I wonder what he's going to draw. Oh, I bet that's his family. When the picture is finished, he'll want to sign his name. With a pen. Then he'll want to hang his picture on your refrigerator, which means he'll need, what do you think he might need to hang something on the refrigerator? Scotch tape. He'll hang up his drawing and stand back to look at it. There's this picture of his family. Looking at the refrigerator will remind him that he's thirsty. So, I think he's waiting on a snack. That boy sure does look tired. I wonder why that boy is so tired. He sure has been busy during our story. So, he'll ask for a glass of milk. And chances are, if he asks for a glass of milk, what do you think's gonna happen? He's going to want a cookie to go with it. Oh, they're back at that pantry again, getting their snacks out. Anyway, that is our story. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm gonna post on Seesaw some effects. Or actually, I said that backward. I'm gonna post some causes, and you are gonna be in charge of finding the effect. So, he got excited about the pictures in the storybook. So your job is gonna be to tell me what was the effect for that. You're gonna tell me the effect of what happened when the mouse got thirsty again. And finally, you're gonna tell me the effect for he asks for a glass of milk. So I'm gonna have this posted in Seesaw. There is information on how to log into that in Google Classroom. If you're unable to get logged in, let me know. I'm happy to help. I am going to also post a math game for you to play with your family using just a plain old deck of cards that you probably have at your house. It's going to be Go Fish, and you are going to find ways to make 10 when you add the cards together. So I will have directions up for that. And stay tuned. I will be back in touch in the next day or so, and I can't wait to talk to you soon. Remember, post a comment underneath the video telling me about if you would like to be a paleontologist. I would like to be a paleontologist because, or I would not like to be a paleontologist because. And let's give a big thank you to our special helper Cookie for the video. And if you hold on just a minute, I'll show you our other audience member. This has been my other helper who's been watching me while I was filming from the couch. And this is Tabby, and this is Cookie. I think Cookie liked her little bedtime story, but I'm not sure how interested in it she was. What do you think? Anyway, I miss you all, and I can't wait to talk to you soon. Talk to you then. Bye-bye.